Good morning. My name is Kay Hartley, and I'm a program specialist for CASAS in Northern California. For 2 years, CASAS has done a small action research project on HyFlex instruction. The first year, we had 4 agencies participated in the study. The agencies that participated were Merced Adult School, Acalanes Adult School, Vallejo Adult School, and Garden Grove Adult School. These agencies work together to answer the research question, does the HyFlex instructional model result in measurable continuity of participation and improvements in student learning gains? In our first year of the study, there were 4 agencies participating. One agency gathered data on 5 ESL classes at varying levels. One agency gathered data on adult basic education and adult secondary education classes. One agency gathered data on 3 adult secondary test preparation classes, and the 4th agency gathered data on 1 HyFlex ESL class, contrasting with 1 face-to-face ESL class at the same level. In the second year, 3 agencies participated. In one agency, there was an ESL and high school equivalency preparation class. In one agency, there were 2 intermediate ESL classes and an ESL citizenship class. And in the third agency, there were 2 high school equivalency exam preparation classes. This is data from the first year of the project. You will notice that in each of the HyFlex classes, learner achievement was exemplary. All of the HyFlex classes exceeded the California National Reporting System goals. The second year, we found similar performance. In this case, the agencies that had HyFlex instruction demonstrated higher learning achievement than they had in the prior year. This particular data chart shows the numbers of students and learning gains that they achieved. At Merced Adult School, in one ESL class, there were 39 students participating. 87% of those students had measurable learning gains. The second ESL class had 26 students receiving HyFlex instruction. 92% of the students showed measurable learning gains. In the high school equivalency class, 68% of the students who took the HiSET test passed successfully. At Acalanes Adult School, 71% of their students had learning gains in the ESL citizenship class, and 67% had learning gains in the high school equivalency test preparation class. At Vallejo Adult School, 78% of the high school equivalency preparation students showed learning gains. The students who attended only in-person classes passed 7 sections of the HiSET exam. Students who participated in the HyFlex instruction passed 49 sections of the HiSET exam. We have participating with us in this webinar today, Merced Adult School. Jessica Tello and Mary Lou Vega from Merced have prepared a video which we will view, followed by a video from Steve Hobbs, the principal of Merced Adult School.
I try to use the most technology that I have at my disposal. There is a camera and a microphone in the classroom. The camera is pointed at the students, and then it follows me as I'm walking around the classroom. And then there's also a microphone where students in Zoom can hear from 3 to 5 feet away. And so I'm able to walk around within that range and still talk and explain and not have to carry a microphone.
Take a test. Take a test.
Using Burlington, I am able to create opportunities for students to practice as they're learning. So especially with the HyFlex online students and present, I have them interact separately. Online students interact with other online students. In-person interact with other in-person students. And there are some occasions where I have students from Zoom and in person create a dialogue and practice within the lesson.
And guys, let me know if I'm going too fast. I can always slow down. Okay, I think I have an answer here on the chat.
The students in class respond very positively to online students. They tend to be very patient and helpful.
Also, they know that being able to not come to class and being able to take class in Zoom, they appreciate that resource for them. So they know that those students in Zoom, if they could, they would be in classroom. So I feel like they are very welcoming to those using HyFlex in the class.
That's another one. Good. So I'm gonna write here the first one you gave me. Acceleration equals final velocity minus initial velocity over time. And the second one you gave me was speed from.
A few benefits that my students have mentioned to me by having the class HyFlex is being able to take class on their sick days, whenever things come up in life. If they have appointments or anything going on at work, they can also take the class and do what they need to do.
First thing they have told me is that they do not have a babysitter, so it's a good thing staying home with them, especially during the summertime. As well, they don't have a car, or they get to save gas. And some people come from another town, so they rather not commute all the way to Merced and stay there.
As adults, life happens, and for us to be able to have this resource for them to take that stress off of them and being able to continue their schooling, even though life happens every day.
Nancy, are you there?
Yeah, 30.
Can you read your answer, please?
Okay. I prefer left side because
So a few things that our administration has been excellent on is having teachers come together, share resources, create opportunities for us to learn more about our topic and how to use technology to better our student understanding and learning.
I have a great administrative support, starting with that technology. Our principal has provided the teachers with everything they need, workshops, any information that we need. Our principal, Mr. House, is always providing everything we need. So I can't complain. I'm so happy and I'm very thankful.
I'm Steve Hobbs. I'm the principal at Merced Adult School. We decided to implement HyFlex instruction really, as everybody else, was during the pandemic. Our students wanted to learn from home, and as we came out of the pandemic, our students still wanted to stay home, so we continued to teach via Zoom, and we gradually had students coming on campus because we gave them that option. And so eventually we had more students on campus than at home, and so we just continued to teach HyFlex. Planning for technology has really been a trial by fire. I would say probably the biggest thing that we had to adjust to was the speaker / intercom system, so that our at-home learners could hear everything that was happening in the classroom. We have a camera in each class that actually follows whoever is speaking, and at first we just had these little lapel mics that we had to run and hand to whoever was speaking, but now with the conference speakers in each class. It's really upgraded what we do. Well, providing support for teachers has been probably the biggest thing. Between them knowing that they can come ask me what they need, as well as me being in classrooms and seeing some of the great things teachers are doing, I was able to kind of take best practices and have those teachers do professional development for the rest of the staff. And we have as with anything, we have different teachers at different levels of being comfortable with technology. But all in all, we're all doing HyFlex and just offering that time for teachers to feel comfortable making mistakes, doing things, and getting them trained on what they feel they need. Probably the biggest challenge we've had once we got all the teachers trained and comfortable was then getting the students trained and comfortable. And really what we found is we've had to front load a lot of information during our orientation process that would show students how to get logged onto their email, log into Zoom if they were doing the HyFlex from home. But that was probably been the biggest challenge, was that lag time between orientation and actually getting them comfortable to log in to Zoom. So some of the rewards and benefits of HyFlex, it's taken away a lot of barriers to education. Our students that have childcare issues or transportation issues, or even have been sick, they just stay home and they participate fully in class from home. We have had the ability to not offer daycare anymore because our students with children don't attend in person, but they attend from home, and they're continuing to get a good education. Our test results have been great, whether they're online learning or in person. We haven't noticed a difference.